Welcome to the Fast Modes Quick Chat series. Joining us today is Anurag Vardhan Sinha, Senior Vice President and Head of Communications, Media and Entertainment and Technology, Cognizant. Cognizant is an information technology services and consulting firm that helps companies get and stay ahead in a fast-changing world. Headquartered in New Jersey, United States, Cognizant is part of the Nasdaq 100 and trades under CTSH. Anurag's area of expertise lies in the intersection of the communications industry and technology, where he leads the building of the next-gen telco ecosystem with select hyperscalers, communication platform providers, innovative AI startups, and the business technology services of Cognizant to create innovative business models for its communication clients. Welcome, Anurag. Great to have you on the show.
Pleasure to be here, Tara.
On to our first question. How is AI fundamentally changing the way telecom operators enhance customer experiences and drive operational efficiencies?
Tara, that's a great question. I see telco operators leveraging AI in three key areas. First and foremost, they are using the power of AI as well as generative AI to reimagine new products, which also includes, creating new markets and new segments where they are able to unlock the customers. The second key area is that they are using this technology to drive a lot of efficiency in their core IT processes. And that is resulting in, not just a cost advantage, but very importantly, time to market and quality advantage for these operators. Third and the fourth one is reimagining their core business processes, which covers the spectrum of front office, mid office, as well as back office. And in today's times, when the capex and opex challenges for these operators are quite intense, there is never a better time than to use AI to really find that competitive advantage.
Mm-hmm. Brilliant. Now, building on that, beyond productivity improvements, how are telecom operators leveraging AI to unlock value and create innovative products or tap into new customer segments?
Well, on the new product front, because of the power of AI and bringing a core strength of a telco operator, which is having a lot of good quality data that is available within the enterprise, the operators are now looking to really bring the data and the new products and features together to address a lot of the unmet customer needs, be it the enterprise segment or be it their retail or consumer segment. Operators are also moving from driving the productivity to reimagining new products. Like I said, they are able to now leveraging the power of AI when they are able to correlate data from within the enterprise as well as outside their enterprise. They are able to indeed find new customer segments and drive a lot of these innovative ways. Lastly, I would say that this combined approach is helping the operators, unlock value, on these new products, new customer segments, and really create new revenue streams, which is very important in today's times.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. So, when you're talking about how it unlocks value and how we create new, innovative products, are we looking at operators, or can we expect completely new services in the market, or would it be like improvements to existing services? Like how, I'm trying to gauge the level of innovation that can come out of AI. Would it be incremental, or can we expect something spectacular?
From my lens, I am seeing, both. Clearly, the journey started with a lot of experimentation that was being done, particularly leveraging the power of generative AI in adoption of, let's say, copilots or GitHub copilots and so on and so forth. But very clearly, from driving employee experience and productivity improvement, the narrative has changed to reimagining the core processes, as well as looking for new ways of getting things done. So while there's a lot that has to be still uncovered in the journey ahead, I truly believe that leveraging the power of agentic AI, I think there's a huge potential out there in terms of what the art of possible is in terms of new products, new ways of reimagining things, and so on and so forth.
Mm-hmm. Interesting. So you just mentioned generative AI. So I think there's a lot of interest in how operators will actually apply generative AI to various use cases. I think like customer experience management is one. So we are looking at intelligent chatbots and intelligent virtual assistants, taking orders and advising customers, and coming up with very contextual offers for them. So, can you elaborate on such use cases and other use cases that will be leveraging generative AI, especially for telecom operators?
Sure. I think you touched upon a very key point, which is the customer service transformation, and which leads to the point of how the operators are driving hyper personalization of their offerings to their customers. And today, majority of the operators are using AI to really amplify the human potential, which is the customer service agents are now able to recommend the specific products or specific accessories, irrespective of where the customers are coming, whether they're coming through the digital channel or through the IVRs. There's a lot of uplift of cross sell, upsell, which they are able to do because of the recommendations now that the AI is able to give to the customer agent per se. So leveraging a combination of these, we see core processes like customer support, uh, really helping drive improvement in experience for the customer, as well as new revenue streams and additional revenue for the operators, both in terms of being able to upsell as well as being able to convert or retain the subscribers, as part of their operations.
Hmm. And I guess that, having those dashboards that are powered by generative AI, having seamless access to them for employees at the contact centers and stuff, it's going to really transform the experience as well, right? For the employees of CSPs. What do you think about that?
I think you make a great point, Tara. It is, on one side, you're talking about the agents' productivity and experience is getting better. At the same time, the agents are now able to clearly use their creativity and knowledge to find better ways to serve the customers, because there's a lot of support and empowerment which AI is now able to give them in the areas like we just discussed. So clearly, the art of possible is very much there. But at the same time, Tara, there is increasingly there's a need for us to be mindful that we are continuing to use AI in a responsible way, in an ethical way, making sure that as the technology continues to evolve and transform, the chain management aspect on the humans is being carefully dealt with. A classic experience, classic example that I would like to talk about is that when uh, when AI is assisting the customer support agents, and AI is doing a lot of recommendations, are we able to make sure that the agents are able to get their incentives or commissions, even though some of the recommendations may be coming quite seamlessly leveraging technology. I think those are the considerations of change management that operators are also beginning to think more deeply and finding ways where AI continues to amplify the human potential, and it doesn't seem that it's replacing it.
Wow, that's really interesting. Especially you brought up this concept of how it amplifies human potential, but at the same time, there are ethical issues, integrity issues that we still have to keep tabs on. So that's really interesting. So let us go to the other aspect of AI, which is the financial aspect of it. So how will AI impact telecom OpEx and CapEx? Do you notice any trends in this area?
I think the key aspect of the OpEx capex transformation is we know that in the industry there is an anticipated decline on OpEx and capex. Operators are continuing to optimize their current landscape. They are finding ways to be creative to drive a higher degree of efficiency because they want to be able to redeploy a lot of these savings to drive innovation and to improve their core processes so that they can make their processes resilient as well as friendly towards the customers. I see a lot of operators setting hard goals in terms of what level of efficiencies that must be driven in their core operations, and they are setting aside tangible budgets to innovate new products, new markets, and really making the B2B2C connections real to drive the revenue and profitability, which is key in the environment where OpEx and CapEx continue to be challenged, Tara.
Wow, well, that's insightful. So, zooming into Cognizant's role in this space, how does Cognizant help operators to implement or accelerate their AI-driven strategies?
So I would say that at the heart of what Cognizant does is, the commitment that we made last year to invest $1 billion in generative AI over the next 2 to 3 year time frame. We set up a advanced AI lab, which is for us headquartered in the Bay Area, and we have multiple centers across the world. We are proud to say that we have over 75 issued and pending patents for providing differentiated solutions that we are building on the cutting edge AI solutions. A number of platforms that we have come up with, including what we call as the Neuro AI platform, Flow Source, and so on and so forth. These platforms are actually helping the operators on a number of fronts. I would like to take an example of the software development lifecycle. Today, Cognizant's Neuro IT platform and the Flow Source is able to drive a lot of efficiency, improvement of time to market, as well as quality in the entire software development paradigm. And this is a key area where we are collaborating with a number of telco operators in terms of driving acceleration of their software evolution inside their operating environment. And Tara, you know that many telcos are saddled with a lot of new age and old age legacy systems, and leveraging the power of these platforms, Cognizant is able to drive high degree of efficiency across the entire spectrum. That would be one example I would like to talk about. The second example I would like to talk about is our investments in really the agentic AI space. And we have invested in building what we call as a Neuro AI platform, which is really a multi-agent technology platform, which is emerging as a key innovation lever. So today, when we go in front of any business exec, we are able to demonstrate how we could analyze the company outside in, help them identify opportunities which could cut across their entire core business process, and then our platform can leverage or can create synthetic data, and using the synthetic data in an intelligent way, we are able to demonstrate a minimal viable product real time in front of the client exec, literally in a matter of few minutes. We are proud that we have such a powerful technology platform that is now available, where the business leaders are now able to see what the art of possible is for agentic AI, and what that could enable their core transformation of processes.
So yeah, I find this your neuro AI platform, the idea is really fantastic, and then the advanced AI lab that you mentioned. So as you cooperate and collaborate with telecom operators, I'm just wondering, do CSPs have the data infrastructure, or do they have sufficient data infrastructure to support AI and also generative AI? And I mean, we all know that the amount of data that is required for AI data training and then also for testing. So how does Cognizant play a role in this? Do you guys facilitate operators in terms of ensuring that CSPs have the data lakes and all that is necessary to support this?
Tara, that's a great question, because without good quality and organized data, you can't really fully exploit the power of AI in any enterprise. So this is an endeavor that is aligned to the strength of Cognizant. We have been working with a number of operators, globally, to make sure that we are able to help them, organize the data, architect their data, migrate the data into the new age platforms that they have identified, and in true sense help build that foundation, which is very critical for them to be able to harness the power of AI. One of the challenges that we have seen in key operators is that the data quality and accuracy is something which is important. And that's where the power of putting together a strong governance model across the technology layer and the business organization becomes paramount. And that's another place where Cognizant advises its client in terms of how to drive that structured governance, which enables them to get their data well organized, and eventually the AI systems which are being built can indeed be more accurate. As you know, one of the challenges, or a few of the challenges, especially when you think about generative AI, it is about making sure that we are keeping in mind the accuracy of the models, the ethical considerations, and so on and so forth. And that is something which we keep paramount in terms of advising the operators in building systems and methods which are truly driving the responsible ethical behavior at any point of time.
Amazing, because I think the end-to-end infrastructure and also assistance will greatly facilitate CSPs as they embark on the AI and Gen AI journey. So yeah, I think we covered quite a number of exciting topics today. So I think we have come to the end of the session. So thank you, Anurag, for sharing your expertise and insights into the transformative role AI is playing in the telecom industry.
Thank you, Tara, for having me.
Okay. So to listeners, I think, from enhancing customer experiences to driving innovation and efficiency, it's clear that AI is shaping the future of telecommunications in exciting ways. So we thank you, everyone, for tuning in. And if you want to learn more, visit www.cognizant.com and follow us for more updates and insights as we continue to uncover the latest in technology and telecommunications. See you in our next session.